Hello everyone, welcome to Jazz Robotics. This is a video series for Jazz Robotics Sensor Kit. In this series, I am going to be covering 15 basic lessons. Very soon, I'll release video series for 50 plus Arduino projects that you can do yourself at home using Jazz Robotics Sensor Creativity Board. So please like, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss. To get most out of this series, I would recommend it to follow and the links are in the description section of this video. Today we are going to be covering the first part of 15-part sensor kit series. The topic is using an IR transmitter receiver sensor with a servo motor. In this lesson, we'll go step by step and cover the following points. First, we'll start with a quick introduction to the project. Then we'll see the components required. After that, we'll understand the circuit diagram and wiring. Next, we'll walk through the Arduino code. We'll also run a simulation demo before moving to manual connections on a breadboard. Later, we'll implement the same project on Sensor Creativity board where all the connections are already provided. Finally, we'll test the complete working and conclude the project. Coming to the introduction, in this lesson, students will learn how to use an IR transmitter and receiver sensor to control a servo motor. This project will demonstrate how IR communication can be used for remote control applications, allowing students to understand the principle of wireless communication and motor control. An IR transmitter emits infrared light while an IR receiver detects this light. When the transmitter sends a signal, the receiver can interpret it and trigger actions in a circuit, such as moving a servo motor. This technology is commonly used in remote controls, obstacle detection, and various automation applications. Understanding how to integrate IR sensors with motor will enhance student skills in electronics and programming. Now let's look at the components required to perform this experiment. Here we need microcontroller board, that is Arduino Uno. This acts as the brain of our project. It reads data from IR sensor and sends signal to control the servo motor. Then we need IR transmitter and receiver pair. The transmitter emits infrared light and receiver detects reflected IR signals when an object comes close. This helps our circuit sense motion or obstacles. Then we have a servo motor which will rotate to a specific angle when an object is detected by the IR sensor. This is commonly used in robotics, automation and motion control applications. Then to connect all these we need breadboard and few jumper wires. For power we use a USB cable connected to the laptop. This powers both Arduino and connected sensors. After gathering all the components, now let's look at the wiring instructions. First, the IR sensor has 3 pins: VCC, ground and out. VCC of sensor is connected to 5 volts on the Arduino. Ground of IR sensor is connected to ground of Arduino. Then output is connected to the pin number 8 of the Arduino. Then coming to the servo motor wiring, it has 3 wires: brown, that is ground, red is VCC, orange is the signal. Red wire is connected to 5 volts, brown wire is connected to the ground, and the orange signal wire is connected to the pin number 3. After making all these connections, power the board using USB cable. Now we'll walk through the Arduino code used to control the servo motor based on IR sensors input. First we include the servo library which allows us to control servo motor easily. Then we create servo object named myServo. Then we define pin numbers: IR sensor pin to the 8, digital pin 8, servo pin is connected to pin number 3. In the setup function, we attach the servo motor pin 3 and set IR pin as input. We also start serial monitor so we can see live readings and messages when program runs. Then here we will print the messages as IR sensor and servo motor experiment initialized, waiting for object detection. Now move on to the loop function. Here microcontroller continuously checks the IR sensor's output. Then it prints IR sensor value. When the sensor detects an object, the output changes depending on the sensor type. In our case, when the sensor gives a low, it means object is detected. If the object is detected, the servo rotates to 90 degrees. Then returns to 0 degrees, that is to its original position. We will see this on the serial monitor. Object detected, rotating servo. When no object is detected, servo stays idle. Then it prints no object detected. So IR sensor continuously monitors for objects. Whenever it detects one, it
It signals the servo motor to rotate, then return to its starting position. This combination demonstrates how sensors and actuators can work together in real world and automation projects. Let's look at the simulation demo of this experiment. As we discussed earlier, IR sensor has three pins, that is power, ground and output. Power is connected to 5 volts of Arduino, ground is connected to ground of Arduino, output pin is connected to the pin number 8 of digital pin of Arduino. Then servo motor has three pins, signal, power and ground. Ground is connected to ground, power is connected to 5 volts, then signal is connected to the digital pin 3 on the Arduino. After this we will upload the same code as we have discussed earlier. After uploading the code we will start the simulation. When the simulation starts, Arduino continuously reads data from IR sensor. If an object is detected, the sensor output changes. The servo motor rotates to 90 degrees. After a short delay, it returns to its original position. So IR sensor continuously checks for obstacles. When it detects an object, it sends a signal to Arduino. Arduino then commands the servo to rotate. Once object is gone, servo returns to its original state. This simulation demonstrates how sensor and actuators work together in automation projects. Let's move on to the manual experiment demo for IR sensor with servo motor. In this experiment, we are going to see how IR sensor detects an object and how detection controls movement of a servo using an Arduino. So as discussed earlier, IR sensor has three pins, VCC, ground and output. VCC is connected to 5 volts of Arduino, ground is connected to ground of Arduino, then out is connected to digital pin 8. Servo motor connections are ground is connected to ground, red wire is connected to 5 volts and the orange wire is connected to the digital pin 3. We have made connections as per the circuit diagram as we have discussed earlier. After all the connections are done, we will upload the same program which we have discussed earlier. The working of this project is simple. The IR sensor detects whenever there is an object in front of it. When object becomes close, sensor output changes. Arduino reads this signal and sends a command to servo motor. As a result, servo returns to 90 degrees, then object is detected and returns to its original position when object is removed. Now I place an object in front of IR sensor. When I remove the obstruction, servo returns to its initial position. So the servo movement depends on the IR sensor detection. This type of setup is commonly used in automatic gates, obstacle avoidance, robotics and automation projects. Now we will perform the same experiment using sensor creativity board. Here we just need sensor creativity board, Arduino Uno which is integrated at the back side of sensor creativity board, IR sensor and servo motor. Connections are already integrated in the sensor creativity board. Here as you can see there is a slot for servo motor and the pins are also integrated, VCC, ground and the pin number 3. We just have to insert it to the designated pin numbers. And IR sensor, we have to integrate IR sensor as per the pins, output, ground and VCC. Will integrate at the middle slot. After this we will upload the same code which we have been discussed earlier and let's see what happens. After uploading the code, the IR sensor continuously sends its output to the Arduino. If the sensor detects an object, the servo rotates to 90 degrees. When we remove the object from the sensor, the servo motor stops. We can see the same readings on the console window as well. When we place a hand in front of IR sensor, we can see object detected. And when we remove the hand, we can see no object detected. So IR sensor detects obstacles. Arduino reads the signal and controls multiple outputs. That is servo motor. We can test it by using LEDs and buzzer as well. The creativity board makes this process easier and faster for prototype. Now let's see what is getting printed on console window. Now let's open the serial monitor to observe the real-time readings from our circuit. As we can see, system has just started and displays IR sensor and servo motor experiment initialized, waiting for object detection. Right now there is no object in front of IR sensor. So serial monitor shows IR sensor value as 1, no object detected, servo is idle. This means IR sensor output is high, so Arduino understands that path is clear. The servo remains as its initial 0 degree position. Now when I bring the hand closer to the IR sensor, immediately we can see IR sensor value as 0, object detected and rotating servo. Here sensor output has become low, which tells Arduino that an object is detected. So servo rotates to 90 degrees. Then after some time returns to its initial position. So serial monitor updates again the value of IR sensor as 1 and no object detected. This means object has been removed. The system is back to its standby mode. Here you can see that every time we place or remove object, the readings in the serial monitor instantly changes and indicates that our sensor is responding perfectly. This shows Arduino is continuously reading digital input from sensor and controlling multiple outputs based on that. Coming to the conclusion, from this experiment, we have successfully interfaced IR sensor with Arduino to control a servo motor. We understood how infrared light is used to detect the presence of an object and how that signal can be used to drive motor actions. Through this experiment, we also learned how to wire the components properly, upload the code, and monitor sensor readings on serial monitor. Using the sensor creativity board made the setup much easier. It reduced the time of loose wirings and made the overall circuit more stable and neat. Thank you for watching.